Hey there, Leo. I hope you are doing well. I'm back with another reading, another video. This is going to be a general reading for August 1st to the 15th, okay? So welcome to Casual Tarot. And again, this is general, okay? So take what resonates, leave what doesn't. And this is definitely not professional advice. You do what you want, Leo, okay? But we're going to get right into it. I'm going to get an oracle card out, and then we'll get into the tarot, okay? And again, this channel is under construction, so please be patient with me, okay? Okay, you have quite a few. First card, you have hostilities. So for some of you, you've been going through something and it's ending. It's something you had to defend yourself, okay? This card comes up when you need to take a stand, when you may need to go into battle and, you know, protect yourself. But it is ending. So some of you have been through something recently, okay? That is ending. But for others, there is something coming, okay, with the storm, a warning that is, you know, saying to take cover, all right? But remember that the storm doesn't last, okay? The sun does come back out. It's a temporary thing, okay? Some of you have very good energy flowing. Your energy is clean. This is the crown chakra, okay? Archangel Uriel, and it's about your crown. So you are like, you're elevated to the point where you are able to receive messages from the universe, spirit, okay? I feel like the universe is saying utilize that, okay? Because it would take you to another level, Leo, okay? But we'll get into it with the tarot. Okay, Leo, it's time to expand. So again, utilize that energy, that crown chakra, the ideas that you have, put them into motion, okay? Some of you may even have to make a decision and walk away from something, okay? Okay, you have the Three of Wands, which is about expansion. It's about, you know, thinking outside the box, uncharted territory, about, you know, whatever you're passionate about. Expand. But I do feel like some of you need to walk away from something, okay? It may be triggered by that storm warning card, but I also feel like I said before, some of you are coming out of a situation that involves other people, and I feel like they're telling you to, you know, move on emotionally for you, because it still bothers you emotionally even though it has ended. I feel like some of you feel like it shouldn't have even happened. You know, you shouldn't have even have to have defended yourself. You know what I'm saying? So it took a lot of your energy, okay? But I do feel like there is something coming up in August to look out for. This is a new beginning for you. With the Ace of Wands, maybe some of you are going to be traveling, okay? But I feel like, you know, even with the Three of Wands, a lot of action. So this is definitely a new beginning for a lot of you. And, you know, it's time to, like I said, use that passion, those ideas you have, move forward. Things will fall into place, and let go of, you know, the past. For a lot of you, let go of the past, okay? You've learned a lot with the world, okay? And things are starting to fall into place. So you don't want to hold on to, you know, anything emotionally, negatively, you know what I'm saying? And whatever does come up, just know that you can get through it like you got through everything else. As I said, that storm, you know, it's a temporary thing. It doesn't last, okay? But I feel like a lot of you learn a lot, and this is like a turning point for you, okay? I feel like some of you are going to travel, or you're going to think about, or you're thinking, well, I feel some are going to travel, but I feel like others are thinking about traveling two other places, but it's more like, I wouldn't say it's a vacation or even business. It's more like education. For some reason, I'm sensing that. It's more for them to observe something or absorb something. Like they want to know something, and that's why they're traveling. It's what I'm sensing for some. Okay, again, it's general, so others could just be chilling and just want to go, on vacation, whatever. But I feel like some is definitely there's a reason. Okay, maybe it's a spiritual one. Aces are, I'm sorry, wands are about spirituality. You know what I'm saying? So it could be that, because I just feel like you want to know something. You're digging for something. You're seeking something. Okay. And maybe, you're truly ready to get those messages, those downloads. Okay. Leo, your bottom card is Angel of Balance, so stay balanced. And I feel like that has more to do with your emotions. Okay, as I said before, that situation has ended. It's time to let it go emotionally. And also, when things come up, I'm going to go back to that storm warning card. Don't get overly emotional about it. Okay, like I said, you will get through it like you got through everything else. This is just another phase in your life, something that you need to handle. Okay, but you're strong, so don't let your emotions take over. See, oh look, the Angel of Strength. I didn't even see that. Okay, that was your next bottom card. Okay, like I said, you're strong, Leo. Thinking woman in reverse. Maybe some of you are dealing with a female. Doesn't have to be a female. This can also represent you. Okay, maybe not clearing your mind, not putting your ideas into motion, not doing research. If you notice, she has a book. This is like a teacher. Okay, but I do feel like some of you are definitely dealing with someone who is, first of all, they think they know it all, is what I'm sensing, and they don't really know the things a Leo knows. It's like they don't have the experiences and the lessons that the Leo has learned. Okay, it's even if they've been through the same thing, I just feel like the Leo actually learned something, and whoever they're dealing with, it's like they didn't learn. It's like over their head type of thing. You know what I'm saying? This can also be someone who says a lot. And I kind of feel like they say things they don't know. They think they know, but they don't. They just say things, you know what I'm saying, that aren't accurate. And I feel like they actually believe some of the things. Now, don't get me wrong. I also feel like they know what they're doing too. They know when they're being, spiteful, when they're being a little, nasty. I feel like they may even think of ways to kind of mess with the Leo. Okay, but on the grand scale of things, they think they know more than they do. They really do. And this is something where they become kind of like unteachable because they think they're right. You know what I'm saying? So you may be dealing with someone like that, whether it's male or female, but this can come up when it is a female. Okay. Your bottom card on the tarot deck is the Star. Okay, there is light at the end of the tunnel. This is about your path. Okay. I feel like some of you, you're on the right path, but it's the emotional thing you need to let go. I feel like that's the only thing that's really holding you back from really expanding. You know what I'm saying? So remember that. Stay balanced. Use everything that you have learned. Don't forget about that, because I feel like sometimes your emotions can take over, and you temporarily forget what you've learned. Okay, I say temporary because it's like that you may say or do things and then you regret it later, like, damn, I shouldn't have let them get me to that level. I shouldn't have this, like, no, the situation's not worth that, they're not worth that type of thing. That's why I say sometimes you forget, you know what I'm saying? So just be careful with that, Leo. Leo. 10 of Swords is your top card. Okay, so there is an ending. I feel like for some, I'm going to go back to the storm warning. I feel like that may be the last straw. You may feel like, I can't deal with this anymore. There's always something. Again, just remember the sun does come out, okay? It does not last, that storm. Do what you need to do to protect yourself. It may even be a betrayal, backstabbing, you know what I'm saying? She has every sword in her back, okay? And I kind of feel like you may be dealing with someone who is, not a very positive person. They do not really care about your feelings, okay? Whether it's male or female, okay, with the King of Cups and that thinking woman, okay? But be careful, because I feel like they may even take some things that you say and like twist it around. So be careful with that. I feel like try not to let it get to you so much, because you can't control the person, okay? You can't control what they're doing. Definitely has to do with other people. 3 of Pentacles. You're trying to build with other people too. I feel like a lot of you are trying to move on and you're working on something, all right? That is going to, I feel like for some, at first you're going to feel like, am I wasting my time? But then you're going to start seeing it. But you got to continue to put that work and don't give up. Don't lose hope. Because then you're not going to have the motivation to keep going, okay? And then you will not see progress in whatever project you're working on, okay? But if you keep pushing through, and you're working with other people, okay? You keep pushing through, you will see results. You will see results, okay? I feel like that has to do with money or business or something like that. Maybe a side thing, that type of stuff. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling. Like you're a side thing that involves other people. And there's a lot of growth and potential in that. I just feel like there may be some bumps in the road that you're gonna like question it. You're gonna question it if you should go through with it. Give it a little time, and I feel like you're gonna see something that is gonna make you be like, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna do it. And then you will see it blossom, okay? So just give it a little time, Yeah, you're going through a new beginning, a new phase. Told you that earlier with that Ace of Wands. It could be a spiritual one. I feel like it's both in your earthly life and spiritual, okay? You have the Wheel of Life. I am guided by the cycles of life, and I live in complete harmony with them. So don't fight it, okay? Know that, things happen for a reason. We're always going through phases, especially when that storm warning comes up, whether it's a message or a situation you have to handle. Remember that just like you got through other things, you would get through that, okay? I just feel like a lot of you had enough, and you get overwhelmed, okay? Again, this is for the first 2 weeks of August. Sacred space. I find peace and security and the contentment when I'm surrounded by nature's beauty. So maybe some of you should go sit outside and just meditate, let go of the stress, past, emotional things that you're holding on to. Just be still. Be still. Don't think about anything. Don't, just clear your mind and just sit there and be one, with the universe, one with the earth. And that's like a cleansing, you know what I'm saying? So try to do that. I did feel like maybe some of you are working on yourself spiritually. And I feel like that will help you also get those messages that I feel like are, sitting there, waiting for you to really open up to them, okay? I just said meditation. Go meditate, Leo. Go meditate, okay? Meditation for peace and serenity. That's going to help you let go of that past stuff, that stuff that has ended, but it's bothering you emotionally, but also even dealing with the present things that come up and future things, okay? And it's going to help your mind, body, and soul. I feel like you're going to, really elevate, and you're ready for it. You are. I just feel like you need to take some time to do that. I feel like some of you are at that level where, you know, you're balanced where you can really go far in that way. I feel for some it's more of a time thing. You have to be a little disciplined with yourself and a little, you know, make time for it. Make time for it, okay? But for others, I feel like, you know, go out and do that, and you know, you'll get answers to some of the things that are, you know, bothering you or that you're questioning. Um, and also, like I said, you will just feel better. You will feel lighter. Your energy will feel, you know, more cleaner. All right. As a more like a maintenance thing, not that there's something wrong with your energy or something. It's more of a maintenance thing, like letting go of the stress, letting go of the day. Okay, that type of thing, balancing, and not letting anyone else's energy, you know, um, leave residue on you. Fire magic, see, expansion, new beginning. Got a lot of fire here. Okay, you're powerful. Put your things into motion, especially the one working with things. Don't give up on that. Just be a little patient. All right, look, give into your passion. Wands are also about passion. Okay, that's why I said, well, fire, a lot of fire, and you're a fire sign, so you know, do what you gotta do. Speak your mind, okay, in a good way, in a good way. And what I mean by that, I feel like maybe some of you need to be teaching others. As I said before, it may not just be that person, could be other people around you that they think they know more than you. And I feel like you can teach them a thing or two, okay? So make sure you don't allow other people's doubt in you to make you question yourself. You know what I'm saying? Of course, be teachable yourself and be open. But remember, sometimes people think they're right and they're not. You know what I'm saying? Just use your intuition, Leo. And no one to speak up. No one to speak up. I feel like some of you may speak up at the wrong time. So maybe you should just take a step back and think about it first. Give yourself time to process the situation, and you'll know whether you should speak or not. You know, pick your battles wisely. You want to like win the war, not just the battle, is what I'm sensing. Okay. The Death card, so some of you are definitely going through a transformation. Something's definitely ending here, which probably has to do with the hostility card. You're in a new phase, even with that wheel of life. Okay, so this is not just a new month for you, this is a new beginning, you know, in general, Leo. And it's not an easy transformation. You know, this was not easy for you. It's very stressing, very taxing with this Death card, but it is ending, okay? And it's time to let go and release and let the transformation happen, okay? You have also the Ace of Swords, okay? With this, I feel like, you know, it's almost like, how can I put it? You're still collecting yourself from certain things. I feel like you've won a battle, but you're kind of still collecting yourself. You're collecting yourself. You're still examining everything, but it's time to, you know, really release that. You know, it's a new phase in your life, okay? And I do feel like that, what that is, has ended. You know what I'm saying? It's time to prepare yourself because you have other things coming that you're gonna need to resolve or deal with. And that goes just in life in general. You know, we go through phases all the time, so we're always going to have to, you know, handle something. There's always some obstacle to teach us something, okay? So remember that. I will say there was probably a lot of arguments and a lot of talking, okay? A lot of talking. I feel like people just said whatever hurt you or hurt even other people, they just said it, okay? Because that's the only way they could really get to you and retaliate, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes when we're right, it's like people just say whatever because there's nothing that they can really say. You know what I'm saying? So instead, they try to, hurt you or hit you below the knee. You know what I'm saying? That type of thing. Um, and I feel like there's a disconnection with that. It probably has to do with family, with the Nine of Cups. Because I feel like, this is more emotionally taxing on you, okay, at this point. I feel like you may feel like you're missing something. But I sense like in time, not only will you heal, but I feel like the situation will also turn around. You won't see it and feel it as you do now, okay? I just feel like you need to give it some time, okay? Because that's what I feel like. You feel like you're missing something. You're missing something. Like you had to let go of something you didn't want to. But it's almost like someone didn't give you a choice, okay? Power. I told you you're powerful. You got all this fire. Use it, use it, use it. Okay? Create that magic. Manifest what you want, what you dream of, what lights your fire, okay? You will see growth, especially the one I was talking about before about, they may not see it kind of falling into place yet. Give it some time because it's a very solid thing, okay? Because this is about, a good foundation, and so is that Three of Pentacles. You want a solid foundation, and that's what I'm feeling from that. So sometimes it's good that things are a little slow, okay? Because sometimes if you move too fast, you may forget something, and something may crack, you know what I'm saying? You want to make sure that it's, gonna last for a long time, okay? And then definitely be open to learning too in that way. There may be some things that you're missing that can actually help you progress even more and be successful, okay? So maybe do some research. I know that you're already working with other people, but I feel like it may be beneficial to open those doors and work with even more people, or network, or just like I said, maybe as simple as doing research, okay? But that is your reading for August 1st to the 15th. Again, this channel is under construction, and I wish you the best of luck, okay, Leo?